What if I told you that the very data fueling artificial intelligence is hiding a ticking time bomb? It might sound outrageous, but urgent zettabyte warning signs are emerging, and you need to pay attention now. We're drowning in an ocean of zettabytes generated every moment, yet most of us remain blissfully unaware of the hidden vulnerabilities within. It's like a fortress with secret doors that could swing open at any moment, unleashing chaos. Have you ever felt overwhelmed by the sheer volume of information online? That feeling is just stress, it's a signal. The pressure from all those zettabytes is straining eye systems, and the consequences could be dire. Imagine your favorite app suddenly malfunctioning and leaving you stranded. That's no minor glitch, it's a symptom of a much larger issue. As I grapples with mounting data, it risks catastrophic failures, and the warning signs are everywhere waiting to be recognized. What's driving this crisis? It's not merely data overload, it's also about how we train these systems. Algorithms are voraciously consuming data without regard for its quality, threatening the accuracy we depend on. Remember the last time your device felt off. Slow performance or bizarre suggestions aren't just quirks, they're stress signals indicating something is unraveling in the chaos of zettabytes. As we push these systems to their limits, we're not just risking performance, we're endangering trust. One misstep could send shockwaves through entire industries. Are we prepared for the fallout? Consider the stakes. What happens when an AI trained on flawed data makes a critical decision in healthcare, finance, or national security? The risks are immense, yet we often charge ahead without caution. But there's a glimmer of hope. Recognizing these stress signals is the first step. We must question how we manage data. Are we merely collecting it or curating it thoughtfully? To safeguard our future, we need a shift in approach. Instead of just feeding the beast, we must refine and reassess the data we use. It's a collective responsibility, and everyone has a role to play. As you navigate your day, stay vigilant for those hidden vulnerabilities. The next time your device acts strangely, pause to consider what might be brewing beneath the surface. Let's not wait until it's too late. Have you ever thought about just how much data we're generating? Imagine a zettabyte billion terabytes lurking beneath the surface, quietly shaping our future. This vast ocean of data conceals vulnerabilities that could disrupt our understanding of artificial intelligence. Many people overlook the ticking time bomb within this zettabyte sea. It's not just the sheer volume of data, it's also how that data trains our systems. There's a fragile web of dependencies that could unravel, leaving us exposed to unseen risks. Every time you interact with your devices, you're feeding an insatiable appetite for more data. But what if that data isn't as reliable as we think? Hidden biases, incomplete information, and harmful inputs can distort the algorithms that influence our daily lives. Think back to the last time you asked your virtual assistant a question. What if its answers were based on flawed data? As AI becomes more integrated into critical systems like healthcare, finance, and security, the stakes rise dramatically. Imagine a small mistake by now leading to a medical error or a financial crisis. The very data meant to empower us could become our greatest vulnerability. The overwhelming volume of data creates a false sense of security. Companies rush to tap into zettabytes of data without properly assessing its quality or source. It's like trying to build a skyscraper on a shaky foundation. Each layer of complexity adds more cracks, and soon the whole structure could collapse. Now, picture this: you rely on AI for everyday tasks, managing traffic, handling finances, even curating your news. What if that AI makes a critical error because it was trained on flawed data? How would that impact your choices, your safety, and even your freedom. The reality is we're on the edge of a cliff. The potential of AI is enormous, but so are the risks if we don't address these vulnerabilities. As we feed more data into these systems, we're not just providing information, we're shaping our collective future. So what can we do? The first step is awareness. Recognizing the hidden dangers in our data-driven world is crucial. We need to demand transparency from the organizations using these technologies. Have they thoroughly vetted their datasets? Are they aware of the biases that could skew results? As we move forward, it's our responsibility to steer the conversation. Let's not allow zettabytes of data to dictate our fate without questioning what lies beneath. In this digital era, the more we understand, the better equipped we are to navigate the complexities of AI. Take a moment to reflect. What role will you play in shaping this new frontier? Your awareness today could safeguard your tomorrow. As we continue to explore the vast landscape of data, let's ensure we're building a future grounded in integrity and insight. Imagine a world where every move you make is analyzed and every choice predicted, all thanks to data. But what if I told you that the very foundation of this world, zettabyte data, holds hidden vulnerabilities that could unravel everything? You might be asking, what's a zettabyte? Let's skip the technical definitions for now. Instead, consider this: every time you scroll through social media or make an online purchase, you are contributing to a vast ocean of information. But what happens when that ocean overflows with the wrong data? Many people assume that more data equals better outcomes, but that's only part of the story. The sheer volume of zettabytes can conceal serious flaws in the training of artificial intelligence systems. This is just tech talk, it's a ticking time bomb. Imagine using your favorite voice assistant. It learns from your preferences, but what if it's trained on flawed data? Errors could lead to odd recommendations or worse, misinterpretations that jeopardize your privacy. The stakes are higher than you think. AI systems are now crucial in areas like healthcare, finance, and security. Can you picture a hospital relying on faulty AI to diagnose a patient? The hidden vulnerabilities in zettabyte data could turn that nightmare into reality. Consider a recent news story where a major tech company faced backlash after its AI misjudged a user's intent based on outdated data. The result: public trust was shattered. This incident reveals an uncomfortable truth: even the biggest companies can falter when overwhelmed by zettabytes. So what's driving this chaos? It boils down to unfiltered data and biased algorithms. Sure, here's the improved version of the script chunk. These factors create blind spots that can catch anyone off guard. Just when you think you're secure, that's when things can go wrong. Our reliance on vast amounts of data isn't just a trend, it's a risk. Unless we recognize these hidden vulnerabilities, we're walking a tightrope over a data abyss. Think about this: what's your data really worth? In a world overflowing with information, it's crucial to question what lies beneath the surface. As we navigate this zettabyte landscape, remember that being informed is your best defense. If you want to stay ahead, keep your eyes open and your questions sharp. Share this knowledge